And so it is an honor to be with you guys. Thank you so much for taking precious time out of your evening with your families to be on our call tonight. We are going to aim to keep it short, sweet, and powerful, but we have a lot of key things that we wanted to bring to you before our global training conference kicks off in a little over a week, next week. So this is our opportunity to come together and acknowledge the amazing accomplishments of the month prior, and of course to acknowledge our new team members, many of whom are on the line with us tonight. So we're so excited to give a shout out to all of you precious people. I get to start off our call tonight with our team recognition. And how we do this for our local team meeting is that we break it down by individual teams. So even though I am the national vice president for our organization, we have our distinct teams, our regions, let's say, that we get to acknowledge for all of the kudos and accomplishments that happened in the month prior. So we'll be doing that by team tonight. And so I will be acknowledging my personal region, and then I'll be sharing Sarah Gernert's region recognition, and then I'll turn it over to Lynn for her region. So in my region, our top sponsor goes to Casey Fleischer with 3 personally sponsored preferred clients or consultants who had $150 starting order or greater. Why $150? We love to give in Arbonne. And so when a new preferred client achieves 150 QB in their start order, they get to choose from a special list of products that are free gifts. And so it already elevates the value of their membership. For new consultants, they get to choose up to $100 free gift with it is from a specified list when they have a $250 order or more. So that's why we acknowledge people that are hitting that gifting level, because it already adds value to their membership. Our top district manager, Casey Fleischer from Reno, Nevada, with 2,900 PQB. Congratulations to Casey. She had an event tonight at her son's school, so she's not live on the call with us, but I know she's looking forward to the recording. And I get to love on and acknowledge Sarah Gernert's team. Sarah is our regional vice president. She's living currently in Pensacola, Florida. And so she and Hank are enjoying the fun in the sun, and they have a special VIP guests at their house tonight. Unfortunately, a couple of their family members are ill, and that includes great-grandma Gigi, and that's Millie's mom. And many of you know and love Gigi. She's been to global training conferences with us, but she is unfortunately battling pneumonia right now. And Lily, Sarah and Hank's daughter, is quite sick as well. So please keep them in your prayers tonight. And that's why Sarah and Millie are not live on the call with us tonight. But in Sarah's organization, we had a 3-way tie for top sponsor, and top sponsor in Sarah's region goes to Kim Pollack and Millie Carpenter and Sarah Gernert. Congratulations, you guys. Way to go, top sponsors with 150 PQB or more. That's awesome. And our top district manager for Sarah Gernert's region goes to Kimberly Pollack. We love you. Congratulations, girl. Hats off to our amazing, amazing guru. And I know that Kim is so excited to be with us at GTC. Sarah and Millie also plan to be with us at GTC. So fingers and toes crossed that everyone is healthy enough where we can all come together and have a fun time. I am going to turn our recognition now over to Lynn. Hi, Lynn. And Lynn will take it away. And then Lynn, if you can turn it back to me, please, after you're done. Oh, sorry, I have you muted. Ah.
Great, thank you, Becky, thank you. Yes, so recognition, our top sponsor goes to Annika Schneider. So way to go, Annika, for being our top sponsor last month. It was amazing. Our top district manager goes to Miss Jessica Capdeville. Way to go, Jessica. District manager. And we have a district manager bonus earner. And what needs to take place for a person to earn this is that within their district, if they have $5,000 or more of volume, in addition to 5 new signups, either preferred clients or consultants who place at least $150 order, then what Arbonne does is that they give you a cash bonus, so additional $200. Is that right, Becky? $100. Sorry, I'm fuzzy brain tonight. $200 on your pay. So Jessica, we are so proud of you for earning your district manager cash bonus. It's amazing.
I love that. Oh, there she is. Ah.
Way to go. And we have a new team member who is in qualification for district manager. So this is super exciting. She is sponsored by Annika Schneider, and this is her sister-in-law, Kim Schneider, who lives in Happy Valley, Oregon, which is just outside of Portland, Oregon. And I am so excited for these two girls because, as many of you know, I've been on this journey very early on. I started this journey with my sister-in-law, Sarah. And so I think it's just absolutely beautiful and amazing when you can do this with the people you cherish most in your life. So Annika and Kim, you've made a great decision and you're on a great path together, and it's going to be so much fun for you girls. So congratulations, Kim. We're super proud of you, and we can't wait to meet you in person.
Yay.
And drum roll, because we do have a brand new district manager, and our new district manager is Annika Schneider. She lives in Truckee, California, and she is sponsored by Jessica Capdeville. Annika is an incredible, incredible person. She's an amazing human being. She is so suiting on our team because this girl has a heart that's as big as Nevada, for sure, for sure. She lives in California, but she has a heart that's big as and she's going to be attending GTC, and we're so excited for her to have this experience, and she has taken her business global. She already has sponsored her mother who lives in Australia, and she's just doing incredible things right out of the gate. She is a beautiful self-starter. She did her own class on her own down in San Jose, California. It was in her start month after only having a business launch before that. So Annika just is out there and going for it, and there's no doubt that she's going to the top of this company. So I'm super excited, super proud of you, Annika. You're amazing, and I'm excited for your team as well. You guys are going to do incredible things.
Lynn, that's awesome. Oh, we're so excited for you, love. And in a short moment, we are going to open up the line and just see if, for those new team members who are on the line with us, we would really love to give a shout out for anyone who knows that they have a new team member on. We definitely want to have you love on them and edify them. That is so much a part of what we love to do the most with this team. And this is my honor to do that for our amazing ERVP Lynn Carpenter, because she is an area manager bonus achiever. You guys, this is a big deal in Arbonne. Area manager bonus achievers have in their success line over $20,000 of volume plus 10 new preferred clients and consultants that happen anywhere in their team. But I tell you, Lynn is one of the very best who is awesome about linking arms and running forward with helping people in this business. She has a passion for it. She is all about the personal growth and development piece, and you all know and love that about Lynn. And so it's just really a treat to see all of that coming to fruition. That's a super big deal. So Lynn gets an extra $400 on her already amazing paycheck, thanks to doing the work that she is on this earth to do. So I love you, honey. I'm so proud of you, and congratulations to Lynn on that amazing achievement. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna unmute the line, and what I'd like to do, of course, Annika, I hope that Kim is on, because I would love you to introduce her. And I know that many of our team members have new team that may be on the line with us. So it may be a little staticky, bear with me, but I'm gonna unmute everybody for a moment so we can hear from our leaders who are sponsoring and teaching and training new people. So Annika, if you're ready, honey, I am going to unmute and I want you to lead us off. Here we go.
Hi, you guys. So I have actually 3 new members. I don't know if Jess Gruntz made it on the line, but she is an amazing person that I cherish and love, and she's been a good friend of mine for a long time, and she joined our team. I also have Emily Battersby, which is driving up from LA on her way to Tahoe, and she is also on our team. And I believe she's on the line listening while she's driving. So shout out to Emily. She's an amazing person. She's a nurse, and she's just got this intoxicating energy that's fantastic, and I'm so excited to bring her to the team. And of course, my Kim, my sister-in-law, I love her so much, and she's in Oregon, and she is just, I don't know, you just, around her, her aura, her personality, you guys are going to love her, and I'm just so happy to have her on our team, and she's amazing. So shout out to all of them.
Awesome.
Thanks, girls.
Annika, so excited, and congratulations to all of you for making one of the very best decisions you could ever make in your life. And that is linking arms with Annika and running forward towards your dreams. We're so excited for you guys. Welcome. I'll open up the line and see if there are other new team members that we would love to acknowledge. Kim Pollack, yes.
I'm not sure if they're on, but I know they will be listening to the recording. So I have 2 new team members to introduce, and the first one is my daughter Kyla, which most of you know. So she turned 18 last June, and we always knew, eventually Arbonne would be a fit, but she finally decided to jump in, and she is a girl who's passionate about health and wellness, passionate about fitness and teaching others to take care of themselves. And she has been surrounded by all of you incredible women for the last 10 years. And so she has known that this is the place for her. And I think it's a perfect avenue for young people, for those generations to come, to change many lives and to have many choices, especially even while in college and working and doing those things. So I'm so excited for her. My second consultant that I have is a dear friend. Her name is Krista, and I'm lucky enough, I've known her for the last year. I had her daughter in my class last year, and Krista came and helped me every week by volunteering, and she just has this positive energy, so helpful, always willing to do anything she can to help me or those around her. And she sees the vision of what this business can do for her and her family, to bring her home and to have more time with her kiddos and those that she loves. So she is also in the wellness industry, specializing in things to help our GI tract. Hello, Arbonne is a perfect fit. So she, her favorite part, I think, is sharing the business. I told her she was going to definitely be growing a great big family. So I'm so excited for you, Krista.
Thank you, Kim. I'm so excited. Awesome, awesome. This is so much fun. We have so much great things happening on our team. Anyone else who wants to acknowledge new team members, this is a great opportunity to shout out, even if they aren't necessarily on the line with us, but they may watch the recording. Good point, Kim.
I will.
Megan!
Hi.
Hi.
So I don't know if she's on, but she'll probably listen to the recording. But I have a new team member, Adrienne Snow, who I've known since I was a little girl. Our moms were best friends for, gosh, they worked together for like 30 years. So And she is out in Fallon, and she lives on a farm and raises 3 crazy boys.
Wow.
While her husband is out at a cattle ranch in Austin, Nevada. So he's only home, like I think on the weekends. So he's a busy mama. But yeah, she's been one of my best preferred clients since I started my business, and she decided to upgrade to consultant and see where it takes her. And she's super passionate about health and wellness and loves our skincare because she's outside constantly. So it's definitely helped her. And yeah, I'm super excited. Oh, and she is trying out to sing the Star Spangled Banner at the Reno Rodeo. So I'm going to post the link to her on Facebook. So I was like, well, there's Argonne's got talent too. You're going to have to be at GTC next year singing.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Adrian, we're coming to watch you, sister. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Megan, and welcome, Adrian. We are so excited for all of our new team members. This is such a special time, and you guys literally are joining at the best possible moment because we are on the crest of incredible things, not only in Arbonne with the products and our global training conference next week, but also within our team. There is incredible momentum going on right now. So you guys are literally like catching the wave, and you're going to see your businesses soar. And we're so proud and excited to watch and cheer you on in that process. We always love to come together and acknowledge our team members that might have perhaps a little bit more of a struggle in their life right now, or maybe they've been working through something that is forming them and helping them to have an amazing story that can help and impact other people. And so we love to acknowledge and edify our prayer chain. And especially meaningful to me and many of you, we're coming up on Easter Sunday, and that is a very powerful, powerful season in our church. And for those of you who believe, as I do, that Christ has come to heal and save, I just want to give a big shout out to Mike and Connie West. They are the parents of Carly Kinney and also Allie West, who are consultants on our team. Mike and Connie are in their journeys in terms of going through and fighting against cancer. And what I think is so incredible is that they are survivors. They are absolute survivors. They are in it, and they are, just doing their level best to heal. So big prayers to the West family and to the Kinney family for working through that. Also to our precious Dan Carpenter Sr. It was his birthday this year, 71, I think. Thank you, Lynn. And so when Millie and Sarah get to listen to the recording, we love you guys, and we're just so excited to celebrate the remission of Dan's brain cancer ×2. Like, talk about an incredible individual that is such a fighter. Dan Sr. has been such an inspiration to all of us, not only within the Carpenter and Gernert families, but within our whole entire team, because he absolutely has soared through his process of healing and finding answers and finding truth. And we're so happy and thrilled that he is continuing to experience amazing health. And finally, last but not least, our sweet Gigi and Lily on the East Coast tonight. Big, big prayers lifted up for them. We really hope that they're feeling better, and that within just a short time that they'll be on the mend and out of the hospital. If Gigi's not already out of the hospital, they're fighting off some bugs. But the Carpenter and Gernert families, if anyone can battle through it, it is an RN, amazing RN, and also a pharmacist who can do that for us. So I have no doubt that they'll be feeling better in no time. A few brief announcements before we have some incredible Power Punch training to deliver tonight. I'm going to get the bad news out of the way first, and I say this especially for our sweet sister Lori Harrison, because her husband Ken loves the Sky for Men soap. The Sky for Men soap is being discontinued, and it will be taken offline by the end of April or while supplies last. So for those of you who love the Sky for Men soap, please stock up. Tell Arbonne that you love it, and that you're going to miss that product, right? But in essence, it's a wonderful product. So we're sad to see it go, but Lori's going to stock up and buy like 200,000 of them. Okay. Our calendar of events for April. We've got a lot of things just to cover in April, so I'm going to do my level best to not forget anything. April 17th, that's Monday morning, 9 a.m. This is our last opportunity to sign up consultants, new consultants in Arbonne, the 35% to 80% savings, and they get half off of their new consultant fee. That's a huge savings, you guys. So it's from $79 to $39.50, $38.50. And that opportunity is going to expire at 9 a.m. on Monday morning, April 17th. So this is a great opportunity to reach out for those that have been on the fence or maybe are really just amazing clients and they've been using the products and they love the products and they don't necessarily know if they want to build a business, but this is an awesome opportunity to upgrade them and get them a bigger savings bundle. Only consultants have an opportunity. When we hit 250 PQV in an order, it qualifies us for $125 of extra product for only $25. Preferred clients don't have that. So that is an added benefit to our big personal use buyers that are definitely housing themselves and getting a lot of urbanizing themselves. So that's Monday, 9 a.m. Wednesday, April 19th, please be sure to close out any existing events or host rewards that you may have open. Arbonne will be resetting the host reward system on Thursday, April the 20th, coinciding with GTC. So April 19th, if you have any open events, make sure and close them out because Arbonne will be resetting that for you if you don't happen to close them. Also on Wednesday, April 19th, I want you all to report your Pure Joy personal IPA challenge points to me. More details on that in a moment so that you know what the heck I'm talking about. That's part of the challenge with Arbonne is that you get a little bit of alphabet soup when you first say yes to Arbonne. We have like ASVP, PWP, and then IPA, but I'll explain that in just a moment on my screen. And April 20th through the 22nd, our global training conference in Las Vegas. For those of us that are on the West Coast, I know that our team is sprawling, so it doesn't always apply to every one of us. But for those of us who are in California, Nevada, we are so blessed to have the Global Training Conference literally in our backyard. People will travel 2 days to just get to Las Vegas, and that's our Australian consultant base, our New Zealand consultant base. They have such a commitment and they do it, you guys, they do it. And of course, our new Taiwan consultant base, they will be traveling days to get to GTC. We travel an hour to an hour and a half. It's almost embarrassing. I feel kind of bad when I get down to Vegas. I'm like, yeah, we live in Reno Sparks. We got here in an hour. So I'm just saying that this is a tremendous opportunity for us. It's in our backyard. And because of that, I really want us all to be Arbonne ambassadors. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a moment. Friday, April the 21st, for those of you who will be with us on the MGM properties and participating in the conference, this is our Cabana Day. And Cabana Day is super fun because we literally take up a huge section of the Tower 3 pools at the MGM Signature Hotel. There are 70 of us registered on our team this year. I'm so excited for that. That is awesome. And so we just park ourselves. We're going to have 4 cabanas to enjoy and participate in. Feel free to bring whatever you would like to snack on, or if you want to have a lunch, bring that with you. There will be offerings, though, at the pool, specifically grab and go offerings. I think we've missed the window for grab and go within the Arbonne scene, but I know the MGM signature pools will definitely be offering a grab and go lunch that is reasonable, and so that's an opportunity with you. But I'm providing the venue, and the cool thing about our venue this year is that if you wish to lounge a little longer after the noon hour on April 21st, you are most welcome to do that, because the afternoon sessions of our Global Training Conference are going to be live streamed into the cabanas. That didn't happen last year, it's happening this year, and I'm so excited for that. So you can literally put your feet up, hang out in the cabana, watch your training from poolside if you wish, and network and rub elbows with all of your favorite people on our team. So it really is a fun time to come together. Stay as little or as long as you wish. But it is an awesome opportunity to come together. And so we'll be meeting at noontime right after the close of the morning session on April 21st, and that's at Tower 3 at the Signature Pools, MGM Signature. Last but not least, April the 27th will be an event at it's going to be a Discover Arbonne event and a new product display, and that's going to happen at We Olive in Reno. And We Olive is a great little spot. It is an olive oil offering bar and then also a wine bar. So great place, central location for people to come together and experience our new products, which we are so excited about. This is the best product launch you guys have ever seen in your life. And so we want to bring that magic back to our best clients and drip on those people that we would really love to have in our business with us. So 6 o'clock gathering, we'll start promptly at 6:30, plan for 6:30, to 7:30. And that is an RSVP special event. So you may participate in that event if you have guests with you. And of course, we love everybody who's a consultant on our team, but Lynn and I, we want to make sure that we are especially present for those who are guests at our event. And so we do require an RSVP, and we'll be asking for that by Tuesday, April the 25th. And so we look forward to having any and all of you who have guests in attendance at that special event, We Olive, April 27th. And finally, my last announcement before our few short key areas of training is our Global Training Conference. If you haven't already seen it, we have a Catch the Vision, hashtag Catch the Vision Facebook page. And on our Catch the Vision page, there's a document that you'll see in the Files tab called GTC 2017 Humphreys Nation. If you are attending GTC, I highly recommend printing this off. It's a great reference and a great tool to help guide you in your packing before you leave for Las Vegas, but also just to have a few key points at the tips of your fingertips. And really the main thing that I want to touch on in this document, I'm not going to cover it for purpose of time, but it's our ambassador attitude. We are so blessed, you guys, that we landed in the Deanna Heron success line. Deanna, if you haven't had an opportunity yet to meet her, you will, because she is very hands-on with our team. She loves to partner with us and teach and train us on how she built a very successful organization. Deanna is one of our leadership council, and that means that she's one of the top 18 leaders in all of Arbonne. And when we come together as the United Deanna Heron Nations, there's an amazing energy that we all bring to the room that's kind of like none other in Arbonne. I love to brag on this woman, and I love to brag on everyone who's in her success line, because I think that the common thing that comes forward and that brings us together is the servant leadership and the heart piece. And Deanna has said from the get-go that the reason why she's still in Arbonne and why she loves to be all in with our team is the relationships that this business brings together. And every single one of us who are on the call tonight can absolutely attest to the power of that, because that's why we have come together as a part of this amazing team. So I just encourage you, as you go out and about, wander through the MGM properties, as you're going in and out of the conference arena, be the first person to reach out and extend a hand or even extend a hug if you feel led. Right, I know Melissa Ulrich is going to be like lighting everybody up with a hug. But be that person that reaches out and says, "Oh my goodness, where are you from? How are you? How did you learn about Arbonne?" Be that ambassador, not just for our team, but for that person. You don't know if this is their very first GTC experience. They may be scared out of their wits. They may be shaking in their boots. And so you reaching out might just be the very touch that they need to feel loved and appreciated and respected and feel like family. And that's what Deanna has done for each and every one of us. So that ambassador attitude is so key. I find it especially easy when I'm in the elevators. You know, you have some time, listen to the elevator music, and you're like, yeah, you know, it's just a great opportunity to reach out and just ask somebody a little something about themselves, and they will feel so loved and appreciated. And I promise you, they're going to take note of your name, and they're going to want to seek you out in our amazing section. I'm sorry, I don't know where our section is yet. They said that we'll know later this week. But that's the great thing too, is that we're usually surrounded by people we love and adore in the United Deanna Heron Nation. So Thursday night, April 20th, wear your Deanna Heron Success Line t-shirt. If you don't already have it, hopefully it's on its way to you. I do have one token extra that can be yours if you don't have yours by the time that you arrive on Thursday. Friday and Saturday day, the dress attire is business or business casual. Definitely, you guys, it's a long day. Sit in something that you're comfortable with. That's what I can recommend. Friday night grand awards, the dressiest night. So if you're gonna bling it up and bring your game, this is the night where you want to have your cocktail attire. You can certainly dress in business attire. By no means, you guys are gonna see everything, but it is a slightly dressier night on the Friday night grand awards. And our team will be cheering on Executive Area Manager Tiffany Spitznagel in Pittsburgh. She's receiving onstage recognition as a Circle of Excellence Award Achiever. She's one of 50 people, 50, in Arbonne who is receiving this award. So please plan to be there so that we can be cheering her on and promoting her from the rooftops. We're going to be raising the roof for our sweet Tiffany. So exciting. Okay. That brings us to some 3 key trainings. My 2 things are kind of short, and then I'll be able to turn it over to Lynn because she has super exciting stuff that we're going to be able to roll forward to right after GTC and into late spring and early summer. So I am going to attempt to share my screen. Wish me luck on this. Sometimes it works, y'all. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Y'all are so beautiful. I'm so lucky. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe you guys are already seeing this. Is this looking good to you? Okay. Awesome. All right, you guys. So a little bit about personal IPA challenge. IPA stands for income producing activity. That is how we grow our business and how we grow our paycheck. For those of you who don't have visual access to what we're looking at right now, do not worry. This document will be on our Catch the Vision team page. I will make sure that it's loaded right after the call so that you can pull it up and familiarize yourself with it. But I just want to give a shout out. This is a very special challenge. Who this involves is any one of us who are in our nation. And what it involves is that you can earn points for personal income producing activity. That's personal IPAs. The time frame, April 5th to April 17th, 2017. And the prize is, and I want it all set at GTC. You guys, you are going to want this hugely. I had it show up on my doorstep yesterday. This is the first time that Arbonne has ever allowed us to pre-order as MVPs. Yeah, I want it all set. $948 value. At GTC, it's going to be yours for $455. And everything in there is absolutely awesome. Like, all of the leaders in Arbonne are like off the hook. Like, it's hard. It's hard to keep it under wraps. And for that reason, selfishly, I'm glad you are all not here in my house right now, because I would be having to like keep it undercover. It'd be very, very impossible. So here is how you personally can earn the I Want It All set. And if you are the winner, by the way, you're going to get this on product launch night on April the 20th, right after Arbonne launches what the new products are. So that's what I'm doing the happy dance for, because I'm bringing it down for you to GTC. So how you earn your points is you receive 3 points for each personal income producing activity booked and held by Monday, April 17th at night. 2 points for each personal income producing activity booked by April the 30th, the end of the month, and 1 point for each personal income producing activity booked by May the 31st. And personal income producing activities that are group presentation, you get to double your points because you're in front of more people. And the point totals for the challenge must be reported to me by Wednesday, April 19th, so I know who is getting the set on Thursday, April the 20th. So just for a pause, you'll see on the frequently asked questions list that's before you, the point number 3 that I have on the frequently asked questions: what is a personal IPA for purposes of this challenge? An IPA is an appointment that can be a group presentation, a one-on-one, or a sample pack follow-up where you share the Arbonne difference and the income averages. That's what IPA means. You're being able to share the Arbonne difference and the income averages. And so personal IPA means that you personally are doing this. If you are working and partnering with a new team member, you still get to count part of their personal IPA as yours. And that is what I acknowledge in point number 2 on frequently asked questions. And if I'm helping a new team member, may I count that event toward my personal IPA points? Yes, but it counts as half. So we want your team member to get their full points, right? But you still get to have half of the points because you are doing the work and the effort to help teach and train them to do what you do, basically to duplicate yourself. Let's see what else I need to cover here. If this is retroactive, you guys, so going back to April the 1st, you can count any personal IPA activity that started in April the 1st or beyond, and it goes to April 17th, Monday night. And if you already have things on your calendar, may I count personal IPA already booked? Yes, absolutely. That's part of the fun. So if you have things already booked out in your calendar, not only for April, but also for May, you get to count that IPA, personal IPA, toward this challenge. We don't have a tracker yet, but hopefully I can work that up soon so that you guys can simply just take a snapshot or a screenshot and send that to me next Wednesday, because these are due on Wednesday, so that we can put you in the running for your I Want It All set at GTC. You're going to be so tickled with all of the products in the I Want It All set, you guys. So I'm hoping that this inspires you to get your asking gear. And on that note, I am going to talk about a few different flavors of asking, particularly for group presentations. I know this is the one thing that has definitely presented more of a challenge for me. I personally feel like I've been more of a one-on-one girl in my business, and that's where maybe where my magic mojo has been in Arbonne. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger, you guys. Maybe. Well, you guys can see it, I suppose. It's a little bit tiny. But a group presentation is powerful, because here's what happens. When you are connecting one-on-one with someone, awesome, that's great. You're going to be able to share the Arbonne difference and the income ranges associated with Arbonne. When you do that in front of 3, 5, maybe 8 people, you're leveraging your time. So it's a 1-on-8 formula instead of just a one-on-one formula. And the whole goal in Arbonne is that we want to, our system for success is getting in front of 24, 32, or 40 people for maximum success. If you're in front of 24 new people a month consistently, fantastic. That's great, you guys. You're going to be at regional vice president level between 18 to 24 months. If you're getting in front of 32 people consistently, you're going to get there faster. You're going to get there between 10 months and 18 months. If you're in front of 40 people consistently every month, you're going to get there even faster, 7 to 10 months. And so the way that we can do that most effectively is group presentations. This can be a personal group presentation where you're in the comfort of someone's home, or even bringing people together at a venue like at a restaurant or like a We All Live and having a group presentation there. That sometimes really speaks to a lot of people who are running from work and they just want to grab some time with their cohorts after work. That is a great place to have a group presentation. And of course, you can do a group presentation virtually as well. So there's definitely different venues that you can bring forward a group presentation. And the document that I have here, again, I'll load it up on our Catch the Vision Facebook page. It says 3 flavors asking for a group presentation. And the 3 general flavors of asking, and this is what I've used throughout my business, you guys, when I have personally stepped out and asked my clients to host a group presentation. Number 1 flavor is excitement. Number 2 is asking for a favor, and number 3 is asking with a sense of urgency. And so initially asking, number 1, asking for excitement. This really works out great when you are newer in the business. Maybe you haven't connected with somebody yet that's been on your heart, or maybe who's in your contacts, but you have an opportunity huge right now with GTC and our new product line to reach out and do and ask them to have a group of people together. It's a great way to, like I said, share not only the Arbonne difference, and Lynn's going to talk about how we do that in a fantastic way. We have been complimented so much, you guys, on our presentations, and it's really because of the genius that Deanna Heron has brought forward with constructing how we do our presentation. So Lynn is going to be covering that in just a short moment, so hang tight. But here's the asking. So the asking is, hi, this is Becky calling. Did I catch you at a good time? Pause. The reason I'm calling is because I thought of you when I learned about our new products that are being launched next week in Arbonne. You may not know that I am affiliated with Arbonne, but I am so excited because this is the time where you want to be hearing about the amazing things that Arbonne has to offer. Would you be open to having a few friends over and saving up to 80% on your personal favorites? Pause. And they might say, oh my gosh, this sounds great. You're so passionate about what you're doing. They may be like, oh, well, what's Arbonne? It gives you an opportunity to have a conversation with them. Number 2, asking for a favor. You guys, I did this a lot early in my business and it always panned out. I find especially women want to help women, and certainly in the vein of helping small businesses. People want to support local, especially now more than ever, and they want to help people who are really passionate and are working for something that's not only going to better themselves, but also better the community around them. So ask for help. Hi, this is Becky calling. Is this a good time for you? Pause. I'm calling to ask you a favor. My goal is to promote to the next management level in Arbonne, and to do this, I'm reaching out to a few of my friends to help me out. Would you be able to gather a few friends together for an Arbonne presentation? It would mean the world to me. Pause. Let them answer. Sometimes we're so busy and so nervous that we tend to talk over their answer, but that pause is really important. So that's why we inserted it in this document. And finally, a sense of urgency. And this is a fun one to chat about, you guys, because yes, we have run booking challenges with our team, and they have been very successful in booking up people's calendars with getting 3, 4, 6, 8 presentations within a very short time frame on people's calendars. You can run with and challenge from Lynn or myself, put it on us anytime. You can work with a sense of urgency and use this verbiage, even if there's not an actual challenge that we're running, if you know what I mean. So you can say, hi, this is Becky calling. Do you have a quick minute? I thought of you. I'm in a challenge by Lynn and Armand, my amazing leader, to see who can book the most presentations by midnight tonight. Would you be open to having a few friends over for an easy, simple night of pampering? I would be grateful for your help. Pause. And invariably, people love to feel like they're helping you. And sometimes for people that have been on the fence with hosting, or maybe they've just been intrigued about what you're doing in Arbonne or what you've started with a new business, that's often enough to be like, sure, I'll do that. And honestly, you guys, I don't care if it's 2 people. I don't care if it's 10 people. Sometimes 10 people is a little bit tricky. I did a foot spa with 12 people, half of which were under the age of 3 yesterday. God help me. But it was wonderful. And I tell you, the mom wrote back, she was so appreciative. And I made new contacts. I had new people come into my network that I never would have met at 1 p.m. yesterday afternoon if I had not reached out and asked and said, hey, would you be open to doing this for me? So it just puts something on their radar. If they say no to hosting a group presentation in their home, or maybe at a venue like a restaurant, with a back room or a We All Live, ask them to host a virtual presentation. That helps you get in front of their contacts and help spread the message of Arbonne. And I'm telling you, what Lynn's going to share next will blow our hair back in terms of the power of what we can offer, not only with the incredible opportunity and incredible products with Arbonne, but with the education piece. That's what I feel this team does so much and does so well compared to many other Arbonne teams out there. And lastly, my tips is just be easy, light, and fun. This is a little funny story, and Casey will giggle when she hears the recording later. But I remember when I reached out and asked District Manager Casey Fleischer to host her first Arbonne event for me, I was so serious. I think that she thought that somebody had died in my family. I called her up, Casey, I have something important to ask you. But it was like with that tone, it was not light and free and fun. And she's like, my God, what's happening? And I just said, oh, I just have a little question. Would you be open to, having a few people over so I can share Arbonne? She's like, sure, I would love to do that. I thought somebody was dying. Why'd you sound so serious? So that's why I put that as my top tip, you guys. Be light, fun, and easy. Smile in your voice. Be grateful. I'm preaching to the choir here tonight, you guys, because that is what you're all about. You're grateful for everything that's come forward in your life up to this point and for everything that is to come in your life. But attitude of gratitude goes so far in that asking opportunity. And share your passion on the phone. Your passion is the thing that will link you to your host and will also help blow up their concept of what this business can possibly do for them. So it really is the first point in contact is your passion. And the golden rule, how would you want to be asked to be host? If this verbiage doesn't jive with who you are and your personality, oh my goodness, that's totally okay. You have to make it your own. You have to make it jive with how you would want to be asked to host an opportunity. What's going to feel right with you? So I will get that information up on our Catch the Vision page. For those of you who are new team members, be sure and have your sponsor add you to our page so that you can have the opportunity to join us there. And I am going to bring amazing Lynn up for our final point in training before we close out our meeting tonight. So excited, Lynn, to hear what you have to share because it dives in perfectly with what we want our focus to be, not just for the weeks leading up to GTC, but even as we're at Global Training Conference, reaching out and asking people to partner with us and host group presentations. So you all know how amazing Lynn is at a group presentation. She rocks every single one that she does from start to finish, and people are entranced when Lynn gives a group presentation? Well, each and every one of you are going to have the same opportunity of entrancing your audience when you hear what Lynn has to say tonight. So, so she has some incredible fun stuff to come forward this evening, and I'm so excited of what she's able to share. And Lynn, I'm going to have you take it away, sister.
Great, thank you, Becky. Yes, I agree with Becky. So because we have new products coming out, this is the time to really have that excitement in asking people to host. They're going to want to experience these new products because they're going to be incredible. And yes, they are still a mystery to us, not to Becky. She's so lucky, but they're still a mystery to us. But it makes it really exciting and fun to call the people that you know and say, hey, there's going to be new products. I don't even know what they're going to be, but I heard they're incredible, and you are going to be able to experience them and be one of the first people. If you are open to gathering a few of your friends, you're going to get great host rewards, and then you're going to be able to get these brand new products in your hands at a great, great discount. So it's really an exciting time right now to be booking your calendar and to be able to provide people with that experience. So what I'm going to share with you, because we're talking, our theme tonight is definitely on presentations. And what has newly come down for us from Deanna Herron is our presentation that has been condensed and put in a format that is easy to deliver. And so I think this is going to be very, very helpful for especially all of our new consultants who are gathering with us as you start to become trained in how you're going to be learning to educate people on the difference of Arbonne when sharing our products. So I want to show you, and hopefully you guys can see this, but this is the presentation. Do you see that?
Woo!
Pages long for the most part. But in every presentation, this is the start, and this is the close. And the beautiful thing is that depending on what type of presentation you're doing, if you're doing a skincare or a nutrition or a cosmetic, you just pull which one you're doing and you will insert it in between these two pages. So this is the start, this is the ending, so kind of like an Oreo cookie. These are the sandwich cookies, and then whatever subject you have is the filling that's in the middle. So it really makes it very, very easy for you. And the thing that it makes the presentation really fun is depending on what you're speaking on. So for instance, if you're talking about the philosophy of Arbonne, Arbonne's philosophy, you're going to share why it's different, why you love it, and why they should try it. When you go on to talk about the 30-day healthy living program, you're going to give a fact, a love, and a why they should try it. So that's the theme throughout the entire presentation. When you're speaking about the opportunity, you're going to, again, as you're speaking on the opportunity, you're hitting on all those 3 points. Why it's different, why you love it, why they should try it. So it's very simple and concise. You're hitting those 3 points with each aspect that you are explaining through the presentation. So why we're excited about that is just it's very, very easy. And it's going to be easy for the new consultants that are coming on, and also for us to be able to adopt this way of sharing our products. And like Becky said, our team has done a beautiful job, and it is due to Deanna Herron, where we give the education. And the reason I love that so much is that when people can be educated on what makes our products different from other products on the market, that increases the value. And when a person values our products, they want to have them. And that is where, if at one time maybe they weren't used to spending a certain price point on a skincare product or a mascara, when they hear the value of what Arbonne puts into their products and the stuff that we leave out, the bad stuff that's in a lot of other products, then that value point really seems to be what we then become drawn to, and we become very in tune with what we're putting in our body and on our body. And we, the people that we're educating, they leave out of that environment understanding, okay, it is very important to be in tune with what I'm putting in my body. This is important. It's not so much about what is sold for $1 at the drugstore. I need to know what's inside of this so that I'm doing the very best for myself, but then also for our family and our kids. So presentation, that's going to be uploaded to our Catch the Vision, or actually our Dropbox, and so that will you'll be able to have access to that very soon. And then the other point that I'm going to share that goes in line with the presentation is a booking game, and this is a new booking game that I come across. I was able to reach out to a bunch of the VPs in Deanna Heron's Success Line, and I was just curious, and I said, I want to know what you guys like to do for a booking game. What have you used? What do you have success? And it came from Erin McDowell, and she is an ERVP in Canada, and she says, Lynn, I have the perfect booking game. It's been working for us like a charm. I have a video and all the supporting documents, and I will share that with you. So it is, I believe, called the Dice game, and I will call it the Dice game because you actually physically roll dice. And when I did this, we had a really good response. People really enjoyed playing it. And I will tell you, I am not so much the game person. It's not a natural thing for me to where, like, I think I told my sister-in-law when she threw my baby shower that I didn't want any games. So that's kind of my background. So to do the games is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I will tell you that I enjoyed the dice game. So I won't go into it in great detail because there is a short video that we will put up so that you guys can watch that, but I would highly recommend, and this is what I can tell you for sure. When I play a game at the end of my presentation, I get bookings that will book my calendar. When I don't play a game, I do not get bookings. So that is what I've seen across the board. So this has caused me to be very open to playing games, although I'm not a game person. I do it because the success is phenomenal, and when I don't do it, I don't get the success that we need, and that is to continue to keep our calendar booked with those income-producing activities, and this is a great way to do it. So I will upload the video to our Facebook group page, the Catch the Vision page, and then also in the Dropbox, I'll put up the supporting documents that you would need to have, and all of it's explained in the video. So Becky, thank you so much.
Lynn, that was amazing. I'm so excited. The dice game and the presentation streamlined. I love how you presented that. I think it's going to be straightforward, very duplicatable for new team members. We have always, you guys, we have gotten amazing compliments on our presentation for folks, at least locally, who have perhaps been to another Arbonne event and they're like, wow, you guys are totally different. So I love that we can offer that power punch of information in a condensed time frame that's mindful of our guests and mindful of their attention spans. What would our sweet, Kim Pollock say about our attention spans as a teacher guru? Kim, what would you say? What's our attention span? I have you unmuted.
I'd say 7 minutes.
Gosh, holy cow. We've got to get in there and get to it. No wonder we need to play games at the end. No wonder. But I echo what Lynn has said. I mean, the difference maker is playing a game, bookings, not playing a game, not getting bookings. So it's just finding your groove, and I'm so excited for this dice game because it sounds like if you have fun doing it, sister, then I definitely know we're going to have fun doing it. So thank you so much for the research.
What one's for? Let me count.
Awesome. And just in closing, you guys, I just want to bring forward a few ideas of what's been on my heart the last little bit. As many of you know, you've been watching Sarah Hines Wilson, her journey through Arbonne, and of course her journey just in the last couple of years with breast cancer treatment. She had a post on her page recently. She's down in the Virgin Islands, and she did an amazing Discover Arbonne Today with another sideline VP, someone who is not, that she doesn't benefit from in her business, but they linked arms and did a Discover Arbonne. And I loved one of the images that they put forward tonight. It was, I'd rather be financially blessed because I was curious than broke because I was skeptical. And honestly, you know, it speaks so much to my heart that we need to help those who are a maybe in their journey with Arbonne right now. Maybe I can make a little extra money. Maybe I can have more time with my family. Maybe I can save for a vacation. All of us on the call tonight were a maybe when we said yes to Arbonne, weren't we? When we think about that, if we truly take our mind back and we think about where we were, all of us were a maybe when we said yes. Some examples of that. Deanna Heron said yes to Arbonne because she wanted to earn a vacation for her young family. She was a maybe at that point in time. She hadn't dipped her whole self into Arbonne and said, oh yeah, I'm taking this to the top. I said yes to Arbonne because I wanted to make an extra $1,000 a month to pay off student loans. That I would put in a maybe category. I knew I wanted to have a financial outcome. I didn't see myself as taking Arbonne all the way to the top of the company. Sarah Gernert said yes to Arbonne because she was in a 60-plus hour work week as an inpatient pharmacist, and her work was sucking her time and energy, and that time is what she cherished most, to be able to pour into her friends and family. So for Sarah, Arbonne was her maybe to be able to help her buy back some of that time, not to retire, which she did at age 35, mind you, from being a pharmacist, but she just wanted a little bit of that time back. Maybe I could get a little bit more time back to spend it with my friends and my family, who I love most in this world. Lynn Carpenter, she said yes to Arbonne because she wanted to have a little breathing room. At the time when she said yes to Arbonne, she was working in dental hygiene. She owned a massage therapy practice, and she was 7 months pregnant. She didn't have much breathing room when she said yes to Arbonne, but that was her maybe. So fast forward 10 years, and she's been able to retire from 2 very physically demanding professions, and she gained 2 precious love bugs along the way. Those are my bonus children, Morgan, who's 9, and Carson, who's 6. So the blessings are infinite. But you guys, the point is that we were all maybes. Were you a maybe? What if this doesn't work? Hold on, what if this does work? I remember having that mantra before I said yes to Arbonne. And I know each and every one of you were in that category. So the common theme to all of us is, it's not that we wanted to retire from work at all, but we weren't crazy on fire maybe to change our certain circumstances. We just wanted to have a little bit more choice, more grace, and more life. That's what we wanted from this life, is more life. And if we have this one life to live, then why waste a moment on the stuff that doesn't fill our cup and make us better? So many people are living in that maybe category. They don't know if this is going to be the thing that is going to propel them forward and help them get more of what they would love to have in this life. Maybe my circumstances will improve. Maybe my job will improve. Maybe my marriage will improve. Maybe I'll find to be the time to be the person that I dreamt I would be at 5, at 25, at age 45, at age 85. So for now, let's stop overthinking and put every person in your 100-person contact list in the maybe column. Put them all there, because we were all maybe. We were all maybes before we said yes to Arbonne, and help them just find their best niche in Arbonne. Help them to find their next step in Arbonne. So with that, you guys, I love you. This is, if this is work, oh my gosh, bring on more of work. I cannot wait to be with my tribe and wrap my arms around you all when we're in Vegas together on product knowledge or product launch night, getting the new products. I'm telling you, it's gonna blow your hair back. I know you guys are like, Becky, how can Arbonne continue to outdo themselves every year? They've done it. They've done it. I am here as an affidavit. I swear on my life, you guys are going to be so excited. You're going to want to leave Las Vegas and just light up your business, ignite your business. And that's not even saying that John O'Leary is going to be one of our main speakers. I know all of you are so excited to be a part of that. So this is such a blessing in my life to be with you all. I love you. Thank you for the tremendous work that you do. Thank you for being those beacons of hope and being that lighthouse for so many people who are in that maybe category. They need you to be the light that will help them to find the person that they are destined to become in this world. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in Vegas. Love you.